Right, the very last thing then I just want to mention sort of as an add-on is a little bit of a review from chemistry, and that's about pH or acids and bases, which acids and bases are related to water because they form with water. Different types of ionic substances that dissolve in water can form either acids or bases, and by definition, well, it depends on the definition, but by one of the most simple definitions is that acids simply have a lot of hydrogen ions in the solution. If the solution has a lot of hydroxide ions, or OH minus, then it's a base. Acids will have a low pH, below 7, from 0 to 7, or can actually get -2, but for our purposes we'll say 0 is the lowest. And bases have a high pH, so above 7. Whoopsie. Above 7, so between 7 and 14. You don't need to worry about this formula. You'll learn about that in chemistry, or you already did learn it in chemistry if you're a junior or a senior. 7 simply is neutral. Okay, so pure water has a pH of 7. It's neither acidic nor basic. And then here's some examples of different kinds of acids and bases. These are inorganic, so these are the ones you might run across in chemistry, like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, ammonia. But the ones we run across in biology are generally organic acids, like fatty acids or amino acids, which are much larger molecules that have carbon in them also. So one of the things that sometimes scientists will talk about is the hydronium ion. That's just simply a water molecule and a hydrogen ion stuck together, where the hydrogen ion will literally stick to that oxygen and form a H3O+. So basically H3O+ or hydronium basically is the same thing as a hydrogen ion, just with the water molecule stuck to it. The thing that is left over after a hydrogen ion leaves a water molecule is the hydroxide, so that's the OH minus. And then here's an example of a pH scale. There's nothing to memorize here. You don't need to memorize any of this. Just take a look at it. It just gives you examples of sort of some substances and what their pH is. Are they acids on this part of the scale, or are they bases down here? And obviously pure water is in the middle, pH 7.